Well, turning to the advisory now, and a new year means that there are new super obligations. In fact, the good old ATO has released a new checklist giving employers a clear roadmap to prepare for Payday Super. It's coming. Emma Rosenzweig, Deputy Tax Commissioner at the ATO, joins me now. Emma, a very warm welcome to AusBiz. Thank you so much for joining us. This Payday Super, it's looming large. Just give us the rundown of the timeline and what is expected when we hit that date.
Well, thanks for having me. So 1 July 2026 is coming fast. And from then, employers will be expected to pay their staff super contributions at the same time that they pay their salary and wages. So employers really need to start planning for this now, and we're encouraging all employers to start thinking about getting ready. Okay. The other big change, what I'd mention, is if employers are using the ATO's Small Business Super Clearinghouse, that also closes on 1 July, so they will need to make different arrangements for how they pay their super.
Okay, so it's a lot, isn't it? It's something fundamental that's going to impact how businesses operate. So where should small businesses go if they need to just get some clarification on what's expected?
There's a few places that they can go. So first of all, the ATO website is a great source of truth with a whole heap of information there to help them understand what they need to do. We've got videos, we've got fact sheets. They can also subscribe to the ATO's Small Business Newsroom, which will deliver information right to their inbox if that works for them. But of course, we know a lot of employers have accountants, bookkeepers, or payroll staff, as well as their software providers, who also all provide them information and are great sources to help them understand what they're going to need to do.
Can you just talk to us about the Small Business Superannuation Clearinghouse? What, if that is being scrapped, should small businesses be doing to replace that functionality?
Well, that's right. So that is finishing on the 1st of July, and that service will no longer be available. But there are a lot of solutions out in the market, and we know that the vast majority of users of that service already have super functionality in their payroll software that they're using. So that would be a great first step to check whether that's available and whether that's something they want to use. But if not, there are a range of other services out there that they can use to pay their super contributions on Payday.
Okay, and so is this something that small businesses can do, sort of a soft launch? Do they have to wait until the 1st of July, or can they start to sort of get these systems and processes in place and even start to pay more frequently to get, I suppose, into the habit of it?
They can absolutely start earlier if they want. In fact, 40% of employers already pay super more regularly than the quarterly minimum due date. So there's nothing stopping an employer who wants to start paying more frequently. There will be some changes from 1 July to what you have to report in your single touch payroll software to us. And until your software is actually updated, and we know they're working on that now, those changes won't be able to be made. But absolutely, a business can and should start planning now. And if that involves starting to pay more regularly, there's nothing stopping them.
And could you just talk to us a little bit about what is the thinking behind this change? Emma, how will Australians benefit from this?
Well, this change is designed to really tackle the problem that we have with unpaid super. We know that most employers pay the right amount of super for their staff, but there are unfortunately too many who don't. So Payday Super will be beneficial to help the ATO identify those employers earlier and work with them to get them back on track. But it'll also be beneficial for employees who will start to see their super contributions go in line with their salary and wages, and in line with what's on their pay slip. So they'll be able to track that more easily. And the money will also be in their funds more regularly. So of course there's benefits for them with compounding interest.
Absolutely. So Emma, just what has the reaction been to these changes from where you sit so far anyways?
A range of reactions. We know that some businesses are nervous about how they'll manage their cash flow, One of the resources we have on our website is a cash flow kit, so I'd encourage them to have a look at that and start making good plans for that. But we know there are lots of businesses who've said they're already doing it, and it really helps them to have those smaller, more regular and more manageable payments rather than building up a large amount quarterly that they then have to find. So a real range of reactions across the employer spectrum. But overall, I think that the community understands the challenge of making sure super is paid and is available to boost your retirement savings, and that people get what they're entitled to.